Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm reviewing a new cigar from EP Carrillo. I have reviewed many of their cigars in the past and all of them have done very well. This is their newest edition. Should be available anytime and will no doubt be debuted at the IPCPR in just a few weeks. This is the Inch. Now, this is a monster. It is simply called the Inch because it is a 64 ring gauge. Look at that. Also notice that it is triple capped. This cigar today is the natural version. They also have a Maduro version. And this cigar comes in three sizes. Today's size I'm reviewing is called the number 64. This is 6 1/4 by 64. Also available 5 7/8 by 60 and 5 by 62. This cigar I'm reviewing today is the true Inch. It is 64 ring gauge. 64. Now, this cigar is comprised of an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, a Nicaraguan binder, and Dominican and Nicaraguan, I believe, filler. And I say I believe because looking online, there's not much told about these cigars so far. It only mentions Dominican, but I believe there is Nicaraguan in there also. This will be an interesting cigar to cut. Here is my cutter. Here is my cigar. Those don't match. So we're going to take off just what we can, which is not much. Oh, the draw is perfect. That's a huge cigar. I will mention this about the difference between the two cigars, the natural and Maduro. The only difference is the wrapper, and the Maduro uses a Connecticut broadleaf. So here we go. Let's give this big boy a sample. Really going to smoke this slow to make this thing burn even. Right away there are cedar notes, a very juicy, rich orange citrus, and lots of nice pepper. The orange citrus is a little unusual to be so much of a Dominican cigar so far. The Nicaraguan must be helping that out. A little bit of leather, a touch of leather. You can taste that on the initial draw. Maybe a note or two of wood in there also. Finish is a creamy vanilla, a little bit of lingering pepper, maybe a touch of almond on the finish too. So even just this getting started segment, I'm already about a ½ inch in. So it doesn't have to sit much, but I'm going to let it anyway. I want to see how it settles down. So those are the initial flavors. They sort of came at you shotgun style, but that's what they are. I'll be right back. While I'm waiting for the flavors to develop, the pricing on these cigars will range from $7.75 to $10. The notes on this cigar right now are still one of cedar, wood, a juicy orange citrus, which at times tastes like cherry, light cherry notes. And the finish has a nice mix of almond and vanilla, a creamy vanilla. There's a little lingering pepper on the finish. This is a large cigar, about the biggest cigar I've smoked, and they are the rage right now. Large ring cigars. There are a lot of people making them. This would probably be the biggest you'll find on the shelf, a 64. That's 1 solid inch in diameter. There is that little bit of leather there also. You can really taste it. This cigar is made to be smoked slowly. What can I tell you? You're going to have to smoke it slowly to get an even burn, and I have an even burn right now, so I'll be back. Well, I'm about 1.5 inches into the inch, and the flavors have really settled down into a very rich, sweet orange citrus, followed by the cedar and the leather and wood notes. Very nice pepper. The finish is still one of a creamy vanilla, and some of those citrus and or cedar notes filter over to the finish. The pepper is lingering nicely on my palate. I can feel it now. And the cigar is burning very evenly. So the cigar has made a few minor transitions, but let's see what happens next. Those are your flavors right now. Thought I would come back just to show you the ash. Look how tight, dense, no splintering, burning evenly. We're close to 2 inches in now. The flavors are really the same, so there's nothing to report there. Every once in a while on the finish, I get a little raw almond. Not always, but it's just intermittent. So you could add that to the finish flavors. Very good cigar. I would call it medium body too at this point. The ash does really not show many signs of dipping, which is a precursor to it falling off. It won't be long. But hold on, a touch of leather remains on the draw. It gives it a little depth, so that's nice. So we'll be back shortly with another update. I thought this was worth noting. Take a look at that. Almost halfway into the cigar and the ash is still intact. Pretty cool. Well, right as I left you last, the ash did finally fall off. So here's where we are now, at about the midpoint. And the flavors are still one of a very nice, rich orange citrus with a cedar backing, leather notes, nice pepper, all that on the front end. The finish is vanilla with a combination of those citrus and cedar notes and a very good lingering pepper. Cigar is still medium bodied and burning very evenly, so I'm enjoying it quite a bit. We'll proceed on. I'll be back. This will show you how evenly it's burning. It's right at the band right now, and I need to remove that. Still very nice flavors on the front end. The cigar changes from time to time. Every once in a while I'll get those flavors of wood on the front end. On the back end, on the finish, the vanilla and cedar or citrus combination, they combine to give a flavor of tawny port at this stage. So that's very nice and very different. So I'm going to remove the band before it burns it. But the cigar remains very good. The band is coming off nicely. There it is. There's the cigar. I don't know if you would call this cigar complex, but it does make changes at every puff almost. It's a creamy vanilla finish now. Toasted vanilla. Toasted. And then as it lingers, it transitions into that tawny port. Very nice. The lingering pepper make it exceptionally nice. So I'll be back with another update as they are warranted. Well, we're very close to the end here, as you can see, so I guess I'll wrap it up. The cigar here at the very end has lost some of its citrus notes, and the cedar notes are there, but they are sweet, not really rich, and you can taste more of the leather coming out at this point. The finish remains one of that tawny port, about the best I can describe it, and nice lingering pepper. The cigar has been very good. I will review the Maduro version next weekend and see how it stacks up. But this has been a very good cigar. I think the Carrillos have made a very good cigar with this inch. The draw has been amazingly good. Cigar finished up medium to full body, and overall very good. Um, this is a pre-release, and it will be available here anytime now, and I'm sure at the IPCPR they'll be featuring it. So now back down to the scoring. This cigar has been very good. It's been what I call complex. It's changed many times, and I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I would give this cigar a rating of a 93. It's been very good. I'm very curious as to how the Maduro will stack up, but this has been a great cigar. So there you have it, the EP Carrillo Inch.